Hey girl, hey! Welcome to Monsters and Other Childish Things in TTN Presents. I am a hot mess because I am Juicy Garland and I have had some tech issues, but we are ready to rock and I cannot wait for the chaos tonight. Thank you for joining us for another episode of this delicious game. Monsters and Other Childish Things is published by ArcDream, and I'm a huge fan of the stuff they do, especially this game and Delta Green. So let me welcome my four favorite friends to play this ridiculous game. Starting with Zoop. Introduce yourself. Who the hell are you?
Hi, I'm Zoop or Supriya. You can find me as Zoop Machine all over, and I'm happy to be here. My pronouns are she, her, and I am playing Purvi Patel.
I am so excited to be back. And what about you, Yosha? Who are you?
Hi, I'm Eosha. I am playing Ollie Sanchez. Very excited to be here and get into more shenanigans.
All right, and Cell.
Hello, I'm Sel. I use they them pronouns. I'm going to be playing as Harper White, our resident mean girl.
Yes. And last but absolutely not least, Rosalie.
Hi, I'm Rosalie, Rosie, Rose, Rosa, whatever you like. I like them all. She, her pronouns for me. I play Evelyn Bartles, also she, her pronouns. We named the alpaca. The alpaca's name is John, and today we're going to break Harper out of jail.
You know, your non-committal response on which name to use for you just makes me want to use a different name for you every time, just
You
out
know,
of
some people do
oppositional
that.
behavior.
Some
Just like
people do that.
Becky, Gertrude, arbitrage, I don't know. Anyways, let's talk about childhood. So, I love opening this game with a question of the week to get us sort of in the frame of mind of childhood. So, what I want to know from you is what is one way that your parents embarrassed you as a child really badly? Alternatively, in what ways were you embarrassed about your parents? And if you need a moment to think, I can remember a time, I think I was about 8. I went to a wedding and I was the ring bearer. And the flower girl and I were expected to do a dance at the reception. And it was so precious that everyone was like laughing at how cute it was. And I ran away weeping because I thought they were all laughing at me. And I was so embarrassed. And it was like my parents encouraging me to be adorable. That moment scarred me and almost made me like full of stage fright the rest of my life. I somehow managed to get over it, but big
Juicy, I need
formative
you to
moment.
know that your gender is so powerful. For a second, I was like, why was Juicy a ring bearer instead of a flower girl?
Isn't that I read it on your face, and I think everyone's face is as I was saying it. That's why there was a pause, because I almost felt like I had to explain. No, actually, I'm a boy sometimes.
I can go.
Yes.
So I have two things. My immediate first thought was photos. Oh my god, taking photos as a kid and
Uh-huh.
sometimes even still as an adult in some moments. Like I every photo as a kid, I am not joking. Every single photo that I am in front of some monument, in front of some, it's my face is so full of displeasure, full of absolute just apathy, lethargy, and just I do not want to be here in this photo. So embarrassed that I'm standing there.
So Harper's a self-insert.
Yeah.
I love it.
She's just a bit more confident in the things she says than I ever was as a kid.
Amazing. All right. Who else has got one?
So this is not so much when I was very young, but like when I was old enough to like be trusted to like play with other people's kids or whatever. And people would bring over like their little kids, and my mom would like pull out this whole thing of dolls, and she would start off with Supriya loves kids in like a really creepy way. I mean, I don't think it was creepy. It probably wasn't creepy, but it always felt creepy to me. But then it was quickly followed up by the kid pulling out dolls, and my mom having to explain that as a child I undressed every doll I got and just left them undressed.
Who needs clothes? Clothes are for cowards.
And it's just, and so just explaining those two things one after the other was
Mhm.
very embarrassing for me.
What else we got?
So my mom shops at Christopher and Banks.
Okay.
And as soon as I was big enough to fit into a Christopher and Banks extra small, that is also where she started buying my clothes.
So have you always dressed like a middle-aged white woman? Is that what you're saying? You were in 3rd grade looking like you were ready to go to the secretarial pool?
Yes, I dress more like a 3rd grader now than I did when I was a 3rd grader.
I can
And I'm
see your
trying
cardigan.
not to make it sad, but the other kids noticed.
I get it.
Yeah, but no, she's like full elementary school teacher. She was not an elementary school teacher, but she was like full embroidered cardigans for every holiday. Absolutely loves a good skirt. My mom loves a good knee-length jean skirt. And like a tank top, but like just like not like a spaghetti strap, like full shoulder coverage tank top and a cardigan with like it's a lot.
Amazing. Okay, Mia, I need you to vamp and tell us your embarrassing story. Apparently my ring light is haunted and on its own just started like blinking and changing colors out of
It's the
nowhere.
gremlins.
So yeah, gremlins today. So I'm gonna have to like leave my like camera view and you're all gonna see me like awkwardly like show my ass to the camera to get around this table and my lights. So yeah, vamp for a moment. I'm gonna go change that ring light over there and hope for the best.
Juicy is coming at us live from a secret bunker this time.
Oh goodness. Okay. My mom would be terrible at keeping things that I would tell her in private. Whenever she knew I had a crush, I can't think of a specific moment because it happens so many times. I'd be like, "Yeah, I like that kid," and she'd be like, "Okay, hey," and then like she would call like the kid's family over, and she would chat with the mom, and mom's very charismatic and like very much a popular girl where I was not, and I was just like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna die." Yeah. So
Is that
lots of
enough
those
vamping?
kind of moments. Yeah.
Yeah, no, what made you want to die? Just briefly so I know.
My mom would zero out wherever my crush was and try to make us talk by talking to their parents and making it very clearly obvious.
Oh, good. So she was trying to
yeah.
get you a husband early, is
She
what
was
I'm
trying to
hearing.
wingman when she should not have been.
Yeah. Is this like 3rd grade, 4th grade, or is this like full on high school?
Up until I'm like, yeah, in high school.
Hey, just last week.
Yeah.
Still
that
wild to me
laugh.
that people have crushes before they're like 25. Can't relate.
Yeah, God, I've had 2 girlfriends in my life, by the way. One of them was in kindergarten, and the other one was in 8th grade. And that poor girl, I was not her last homosexual boyfriend.
Ooh,
Every
that should
boy
be our
that I
question next
pretended to
time.
have a crush on ended up being gay.
Amazing.
That should be our question next time, is like childhood crushes.
Okay, I'm gonna make note of that
Gosh.
right now because that is a good one. Oh God, where are my notes? Here they are. I know where things are. Childhood crushes. I'm gonna put that right in my Google Notes. Childhood crushes next week. Oh, right. No S on that keyboard. Yes, audience. I'm actually
You gotta use a
dollar
dollar sign,
sign.
Juicy.
Audience, I have to use my 14-year-old nephew's glowing clacky keyboard today.
Oh my god, it's so
keyboard on
gay!
Isn't it
It's
amazing?
so gay! It's so rainbowy!
It is the best. But the keyboard on my
15 years
laptop,
old.
while I am here with my family, decided to, after I got here, stop working, and several buttons, including the most common letters in the English language, are not functioning. So let's get started with our last time on Monsters and Other Childish Things summary, because I think we all, after a few weeks, probably need a reminder. So, after their lunchtime excitement, the kids left school and contrived to go to Evie's. They offered to help clean the house and save time and hang out. Shockingly, Harper figured out how to help clean the bathroom. Ollie worked the vacuum. Unfortunately, when left to his own devices, the marvelous Mango went bananas looking for sweet things in the kitchen and created an enormous mess. Dinner appeared ruined. Porvy freaked out. Evie freaked out. Porvy lushed out at Mango and ran out of the house across the cul-de-sac crying. Evie was left stunned, terrified, and unsure how to fix everything. Mostly, she was terrified of her parents' potential response. Then, luckily, Ollie had his big brother come and help. His big brother, whose name I believe was it Michael?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. So his big bro Michael helped fix dinner while Evie, Ollie, and Harper cleaned up. And just in the nick of time, everything was spotless, dinner was fixed, the big bro left. Ollie and Harper were then whisked out by their monsters just as Evie's parents walked in the door, none the wiser. So, uh, while the kids were cleaning and fixing dinner, Purvi had a sweet heart-to-heart with her auntie who helped her chill out and figure out a way to make amends. And Ollie, following all of this, and with Harper, went to Harper's house. Ollie realized she was like rich or something, and they decided that they could use Harper's place as a home base for their budding group of friends. Just when everything looked like it was tying up nicely, a few chaotic moments happened. Purvi showed up at Evie's door with a plate of treats and a wad of $50. It was a bit tense, but a train wreck was avoided when Purvi learned about subtext and pivoted her story. Luckily, Purvi's aunt is both cool and chill and knew to say nothing, and ended up having a conversation with Evie's parents while the girls had their own conversation and made up on the couch. Simultaneously, cops decided to show up at Harper's door, and after a terse phone exchange with her mother, the cops went away. But there was a very tense conversation on the phone while Ollie waited outside the room. Will there be consequences? Who's to say? Porvy and Evie exchanged communication devices, friend chips, and had Miss Bitsy bring the other two kids their own. A dramatic night ended otherwise happily, and tension was somewhat resolved. Or was it? So, how's everybody feeling?
Well, Ollie sent us a message that said the cops were at Harper's, and I think Evie and Purvi are now fully convinced that Harper is in jail is the problem here.
Yeah, I mean, Purvi may not have thought that, but then Evie wrote jailbreak, and now Purvi is going straight to her aunt to have another hard conversation.
Oh god. Okay. So, let us set the scene. Let me paint you a word picture. I'm imagining the most middle class home. There is an island in this kitchen. There's like an L-shaped wraparound counter with little stools, and that is where Evie's parents and Purvi's aunt are like sitting and chatting around the plate of treats. Was it like nuts? Was that what it was?
we had already gone home.
Oh,
Yes,
you had already
yes.
gone home.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
that's
were
what it is.
all, I was imagining like the sun was already down and we were all like, Ollie was still at Harper's, but
Purvi
like
was
we,
in-
we
because
it
you
was
needed to
after
have-
supper.
Yeah, you had dinner already. That's right.
Mhm,
My bad.
mhm.
Okay, so yes, Porvi, let's start with you for a moment. What are you doing?
So I believe I had said that Purvi was just hanging out in bed, ignoring the Marvelous Mango, and reading a copy of Beetleman,
Mm-hmm.
the newest one, and just studiously ignoring the Marvelous Mango. When Squick brings by the little friendship that tells her that Harper is going to jail and we need to break her out.
Yes, and what shape was your friend chip?
Shoot, what was it?
Yours
it a
wasn't a
heart?
heart, was it?
I think it was a heart.
Okay. All right.
And so Porvy immediately puts everything down, looks at Squick, shrugs, like, tell everyone I'll be there soon. Doesn't realize that she should use the friendship, and goes downstairs to her aunt, and is like, Mosi,
Yes, sweetie.
um, so we really need to go to the police station.
Why?
Because, I've made some friends, and Harper's in jail.
How do you know this, sweetie?
I think my superpowers are coming in.
Does your Mosi know about your superpowers?
No, so she knows of her father, like in another universe, like she knows of the father's superpowers, and this is definitely not what they would be, so she knows she's lying.
Yeah,
full
okay.
on.
Okay, sweetie. Maybe you should calm down. Yes?
No, I mean Harper's in jail. We really need to go. I still have the $50.
Okay,
Maybe
hold
we
on.
can use it
Hold
to get.
on. Have you tried calling her to make sure this is real?
I don't know her number.
Which of these children is this?
It's Harper. She lives in the big house.
You know, Harper from the White House down the street.
You wait here, okay? And she's gonna like put on her jacket and just go across the cul-de-sac and just like politely rap on the door.
Porvy is behind her.
Sweetie?
Like 10 feet
No,
awkwardly
she's
behind
hiding.
her.
She's
Oh,
hiding. Tell me what I
okay.
roll to hide.
Yeah, okay. So what do you think you should roll to hide? Well, I try to tab through several windows to find the skills in a character sheet.
I think it should be feet dodge.
Feet
I
dodge?
agree.
I agree. I think that makes sense. Feet dodge, yes.
Yes, 2 3s.
2 3s. Okay, I'm going to roll. Let's see.
How much does Mosi
is-
roll for notice?
Yeah, your
She's
aunt
a
is
smart
very
woman.
smart.
She's a smart woman.
And she's probably got a good notice. So I'm going to say she's got a dice pool of 7 here.
Sure.
So I'm going to roll 7d6 and see what happens, okay?
Okay.
All right, I have to remember which keyboard to use because I keep trying to use the actual keyboard on the laptop. 7d6. Okay. So, what did you roll?
I got 2 3s.
Okay, she got 2 5s. So I think she's leaving and she's halfway across the cul-de-sac, and you're pretty good, but you hide behind maybe a shrub on the island in the middle of the cul-de-sac, and she just hears you, and she turns and she's just like, sweetie.
Yeah, we're going to the police station, right?
Okay, come with me. Follow.
Okay.
If you're
okay,
going to sneak,
have
you
the
can
money.
just come.
I have the money.
Just.
Is
be patient.
Pervy already in pajamas at this point? I need
Yes.
to know desperately. Thank you.
Yeah, what? Yes, I need to know. This is an important detail. The audience must know this. What pajamas are they? Are they a onesie? Is it a multi? Is it a 2-piece? What you got? Is it a
It
nightgown?
is definitely a 2-piece. It is I would say, given the time of year, it is like a flannel warm pants and like a Lisa Frank t-shirt.
Perfect. How long is Porvy's hair?
Her hair is a bob. It's just a little past her shoulders.
Okay. I'm imagining like 2 hair ties with like big purple beads, like
Yeah.
plastic purple beads, putting her hair in pigtails kind of sticking straight out. With her like straight black hair with
Yes.
or maybe or it's like a touch of a wave. I can't quite remember.
It's straight. It's
Yeah,
it's
okay.
straight black
Yeah.
hair.
Uh-huh. Does she wear glasses? I can't remember.
She does not wear glasses.
Okay. So, yeah, this she was just furtively hiding but failing, and her auntie just takes her. come with me. We're going to the house, and we're going to knock on the door and see if she is there. Okay?
Okay.
And she just starts walking and expects you to follow, and she will like politely knock on Harper's door. Harper, who answers your door? Is it you or is it one of the help?
The help.
Okay. So I don't want to talk to myself. Can you be your maid?
I can try.
Yeah, okay. Or actually, no, hold on. No, Mia, you be the maid. Because I don't want Cell to also be like a person in her house. I want someone else to do it. And you were at the top right of my screen.
Okay.
Yeah, so Porvis Musi is knocking on the door and like annoyedly waiting.
Yes, hello.
Yes, hello. My niece here is little worried that Miss Harper has been taken to jail. Has this happened?
Miss Harper.
Yeah, she was taken to jail. I was told that she was taken to jail.
No, certainly not, young lady. I'm so sorry. Where did you hear that?
I'm psychic.
So, Miss Harper, and she'll call for Harper.
Harper, still with Ollie at the dinner table, comes over. Like, and then she sees Porvy and she goes, "Hi."
Oh, do you need $50 for bail money?
No.
Okay, here, Mosi.
Thank
Guess
you.
I don't need it. You're not in jail. That's
No.
good. We were planning. I mean, I was gonna wear like a little like something black on top and something black on bottom, and then we would figure out how to like cut open the jail cells and get you out.
Poor V,
if
can
this-
you roll a brains plus notice, please?
Okay. Oh, I upped my notice a little bit. That is 2 10s.
Then you absolutely notice. While your Musi is very cool and very chill, she's also very unhappy right now.
Well, okay, I hadn't discussed the whole plan with my Mosi. I'm glad you're not in jail.
I think that is enough. Let us go home.
Okay.
Hi,
See you
Porvy.
tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Come, let us go.
Okay.
Thank you, she says to the maid, and thank you, Miss Harper. And yeah, your auntie will follow you very slowly, her eyes remaining on you the whole time. Can you roll to freak out?
Yeah, what do I have to roll for that again?
Guts plus courage.
Hervey is having such a bad day. I'm so sorry.
She's been on a roller coaster.
Okay, that is 2 8s.
Okay, then you keep your cool, but you are in a pickle. The worst part is the silence.
Sorry, things haven't been making sense today.
I think it is time to go to bed.
Yeah, I agree.
Have you done your homework?
Yeah, no.
Then do that first and go to bed.
Okay. since you're already mad, I think I failed a spelling test.
How many times do I have to tell you that you need to study? You must do well in school.
I sometimes E is before I, and sometimes it's after I, and I'm never really sure which one is which. And then I don't know. Sometimes C's show up in places they shouldn't be. It's very confusing.
We will talk about this tomorrow. Go do your homework and go to bed.
Okay. And she walks to her room and she looks at she looks at Mango and she says, "I'm not talking to you."
And the like stuffed mango with the like keychain hook just kind of wiggles sadly. Okay. Can everyone else give me a brains plus remember before they go to bed? And it's been a rough night. This is a tough one.
Two threes.
Two
Okay.
threes.
Nothing.
3 9s.
Okay. I am going to send you a message, Rosie. You're going to get advanced notice on
I
something.
love secrets.
Yup. Because there's a homework assignment that some of you remembered. There's a homework assignment some of you did not. And I think it's going to be real fun to watch a couple of you scramble. So you're also going to clear all of your tension because overnight you will sleep, your tension will go away. So you
Good,
will
because I don't
lose-
think I remembered to write it down between sessions.
Oh, I had numbers. I had the numbers.
Oh,
so,
good.
Yeah. So that clears. And it's a brand new morning. And we're going to go through a couple of your routines. Because I think I want to see more of your individual families too. So, who wants to start? I think, let's say Evie.
I'm trying to do my homework. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. You're gonna get some time in a moment to. You
Okay,
know what?
cool.
Fine. We don't have to. We can go to someone
I
else.
was
then.
mostly joking, Juicy. I
Okay,
think that
that's
is a
fine.
little bit of it too, is that Evie is doing it in the morning.
Okay. So you're sitting there doing your homework, and your parents are getting ready for the day. Your mom goes off to work. Your dad actually is staying home for some weird reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
I definitely tried to stay up late last night, because my parents sent me to bed at 8:30, right?
Mhm.
8:30 is my bedtime. I need to be in bed at 8:30, all
Yes.
bathed and everything. I was gonna try and stay up until they fell asleep so that I could go break Harper out of jail. I fell asleep.
Perfect. I love that.
So, yeah, gosh, I feel like my dad is staying home.
Yeah.
What's the vibes? Is he like sleeping in? Is he eating breakfast and reading the paper? Like,
It was otherwise a normal routine. He's pleasant. He's like
Okay.
having oatmeal and coffee, sitting there reading his paper. He's
Mhm.
chatting pleasantly while you're doing your homework. Hi there, sweetie. What's the homework today?
Oh, I'm not gonna say it out loud because I don't want the other players to know, because that
No,
would
of course.
be
Yeah. What class is it for?
Literature.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
usually I just do like it's not grammar, it's the writing part. It's the writing part, not the reading
Okay.
part. That's why I have to do the same as the rest of the
Interesting.
class.
Yes. Are you excited for today?
And I think I, as a player, just remembered what today is.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a roll for Evie to see if she remembers. Okay. She straight up doesn't remember because I got no matches.
That's fine. I don't even know if you remember. So,
Because
yeah.
isn't it like out of character? Isn't it take your parent to school day or whatever?
I don't know.
Show and tell of your parents.
Is it?
I mean, I like school, so yeah.
Okay. Well, excellent. That should be fun.
I have to get this done before breakfast. Okay. I'm like searching my brain, but I am not thinking about what's on the paper at all. I'm just.
That is fine. And we will pivot to Harper for a moment. Harper, what is your morning like?
So Harper Harper wakes up in her all-white pristine home that looks like it's never been touched ever.
Mm-hmm.
There has to be constant like movement about for the housekeepers to make sure that everything she touches like looks like she didn't touch it, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So when she gets downstairs from her morning routine, I kind of imagine that Harper has like a basic like child skincare routine. Where,
What
like,
is that?
She like washes her face and she moisturizes.
That's amazing. That's like my 9-year-old niece moisturizes. She is 9. She does not need to moisturize. I have told her, wait until you're like 23 when it matters.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
no, I feel like Harper would, I feel like her mom is like this very like anti-aging sort of person. I get this vibe from her mom that she's like got in like an 8-step routine, and like she told Harper like you have to start like wearing sunscreen and you need to start like using moisturizer now.
Has her mom had Botox?
Probably.
Okay. Just on the forehead?
Probably. Yeah, maybe she's had some like under eye filler.
I could do some of that. Yeah, okay. Rad. So, what is your morning routine like? Besides that, like what? So when you're like getting ready to leave for school, what kind of a breakfast does Harper have?
I feel like Harper usually is given something light but filling. So like something that's like I think sometimes she might have oatmeal in like the like cold seasons. But I feel like she might be given like a nut-filled salad perhaps for breakfast, or like just like
I can kind of see like a perfectly folded decorative napkin and a small like gray bowl with like a fruit salad with nuts and like a bit of like maple syrup in it, like craisins, and then like a piece of perfect toast and a glass of orange juice.
That
all perfectly arranged on a tray.
Completely. Thank you for helping me, because my brain was like having trouble being creative just now.
Yeah, and remind me, what does Fruit Loop's face look like?
So, I sort of modeled him off of 2 things. One, Huggy from the horror game Poppy, Poppy's Playtime. He's a little bit like Huggy, and a little bit like Grimace.
Okay, perfect. So he has these sort of big, like dopey eyes, right? And he stayed up all night playing on the Game Boy because you said he could. And his eyes are so sunken and bloodshot, and the irises are so beady because he's just had the screen against his face the whole time. And he's just been constantly looping through like Mario. And you just hear the like bloop, bloop, bloop of like jump sounds over the music. As he's just like, I gotta play the game! I gotta play the game! I gotta play the game! Ah! But he's just like rocking back and forth, just with these like red eyes.
Harper is sort of feeling some regret at the promise. She kept it because you should always keep your promises and your commitments to other people and other. But she still can't help but look at him and feel this feeling of like, oh, that's gonna be a lot to deal with in a minute.
Yeah, it's like a close-up in SpongeBob SquarePants of like a horrible face.
Yeah.
In a different medium. Yep, that's what you're seeing.
Yes, exactly what I was
Mm.
picturing. Mhm.
All right. How are you going to pry the Game Boy from his dry, caked over eyes in order to leave for school?
Mm, maybe I can try to distract him with something else for just a brief moment so I can take it away from him.
All right. Yeah, I need, I think, you to motivate him. That's a face roll of some kind. Is this a connive or a charm? It doesn't sound like a put down.
Yeah, no. I can try a charm, but I feel like I just don't think it's Charm's Harper's thing.
Yeah, that's fair. That is definitely fair.
I feel like she'd be more likely to connive.
All
and
right.
try and like do something sneaky.
Then how are you going to do it?
I sort of have this image in my head of like Harper like snapping in front of him
Mhm.
and being like, "Hey," and then points to the side, and then she immediately just snatches.
The game! Where'd the game go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Games are for later. Right now we have to go.
Okay, roll me that beautiful bean footage. See how you did.
2 3s again.
All right, that'll do it. That's good enough. So he's just like, fine. As long as I get it later. And
This
just
guy's
like
he's
there's this like gummy sound as he tries to blink and struggles. So you will get out of the door on time. So that's what we've established. All right, Ollie, tell me, remind me, how many siblings do you have?
I think I'm one of 7.
That's what I
Yes.
thought. Yeah, I
Mhm.
thought that. Okay,
Mhm.
and Mike was the oldest, right?
Yep, I'll go from oldest to youngest. There's Michael,
Uh-huh.
Melissa, Jason, and Zeke, the twins.
Uh-huh.
And then there's, oh my gosh, what's her name? Katrina. Then there's Ollie, and then there's June, the baby girl.
Yep, baby June. Okay. So I'm imagining just morning chaos. Just children everywhere screaming, there's cereal flying. Michael is there just trying to eat toast and failing. Your mother is there holding baby June, who is screaming and refusing to eat her breakfast. And there is your father. What is your father like?
I think he's very serious and stoic.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I think definitely, I mean, same. I think the mom is definitely like, hey, I run the chaos and stuff and I manage the kids.
Yep.
And when the dad gets involved, that's when we all know we're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, yeah, he's doing his crossword on his newspaper and he's just trying to like enjoy his morning as everything is exploding around
I
him.
like to imagine this like vision of chaos all around him as you're dodging everything and your dad is just there with the newspaper at the table drinking coffee and eating breakfast calmly and quietly as everyone just moves around him. What languages does your mother speak?
So my mom is Filipino, my dad is Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of it's definitely so like for I'm Filipino, so there's something called like Taglish where it's like some of it's in like Tagalog and some of it's in English. Now there's also like that mix of like Mandarin sometimes, but I would say that probably like Tagalog would dominate the household more since she's the mom, she's the head of the house.
Yeah, I'm imagining like she's got like a phone up to her ear as she's like talking to her sister in Tagalog, like trying to feed baby June with like your siblings all kind of screaming all around, and somehow everyone just avoids bothering your father.
Yes.
Yes.
And it definitely like I think Michael is also like he's the third parent, so he's trying to wrangle the others as well.
Like he's like pushing them away from your dad. Like he's sort of the force field. Well, he's trying to eat breakfast and he's just exhausted. Yeah. All right. So what do you, Ollie, need to roll to manage to actually get breakfast today?
Oh gosh.
What skill do you require to actually get through this
It's
with
gonna
a
be
complete breakfast?
wrestling. Can I say guts wrestling? Because I'm gonna have
I
to.
feel like that's fair. Yes.
Yeah. Go with God. Come on. 2 nines.
Okay, excellent. That's good enough. What do you get for breakfast in this chaos?
I think I do, and I end up with some eggs and bacon. Not too much bacon because I'll like as soon as it's like placed on the table, everyone just tries to take as much as that there is. So Ollie's just happy to get some. So I think like he's eating and stuff, and he's like writing down on his notepad. He has Beetleman on the table, who he like kind of like taped together because he broke him.
Is it scotch tape or is it masking tape?
It's scotch tape. He was
Okay.
like, I'm just gonna do this.
At least use some electrical tape. Oh my god.
I'm imagining it only slightly misaligned too. With
Oh
like
no, it's
crumpled
absolutely
scotch tape.
misaligned.
Yeah,
He's
perfect.
like crooked a little bit.
That's so precious. What is Squick doing this morning?
Oh gosh. I think he's still I think after his successful escapade last night with delivering the chips, um he let him have a little bit of freedom like
Mhm.
in the backyard, just like, okay, just don't wake us up. And then he knows that like Ollie told him like, I'll come get you after breakfast and you just have to hop in my backpack so we can go to school.
Does your mom have like a display cabinet in the dining room
Oh no. Um
with like
yes.
fancy china?
Yeah, yes. I think it's more like small little angelic like ceramic figurines and stuff
That
for a
works
Catholic household.
too. Yup. I'm imagining there is a shelf with like a family heirloom tea set
Oh no.
with like tiny little cups that are like beautifully painted with like just like geometric Asian like symbols, right? And but they're behind glass and everyone knows not to touch them. And Squick keeps like slapping himself against the glass, just like salivating, looking at them, loving them. And like everyone just keeps kind of like mindlessly pulling him off of the glass, just like Ollie, why did you put this here, and brings him back to
Uh,
you, and then
oh,
he just keeps ending up over there.
I just put the sticky stuff on him. Ha, ha, ha. Isn't it cool? Just like kind of like put him in a chokehold.
I love those teacups.
You
I
need
love
to
those
chill out.
teacups.
You need to
I
chill
love
out,
them.
man.
Ah,
Calm
I
down,
wanna
man.
play
Get your stuff together.
them. I wanna play them. Can you roll me a face roll to just get him to chill the heck out?
Oh no.
There's no intimidation skill. But
I know, right? That's what I'm thinking.
Well, that would be put down. Face plus put down.
Okay.
I feel like Ollie
What are you
doesn't
rolling?
really have
Yeah.
much.
So what
have
skill are
much
you
chance.
using? Is it charm, put down, or connive?
I think he's like, yeah, he's trying to like hold him down, so I think put down would make sense, but
Okay.
this is gonna be rough. Yeah. No.
Oh no.
No.
Okay. Yep. So roll me a brains plus notice.
Oh no. Oh wait, that's better. 2 4s.
Okay. So you get through your breakfast, you eat, you get like a piece of bacon. There's like this beautiful chaotic dance that is breakfast with your family, and everyone is kind of mindlessly doing something to help, right? So like Michael's probably keeping everyone away from your dad. One of your siblings like made the bacon. Your mom is like feeding baby June, but like talking to her sister, and also somehow cooking the eggs and serving them. Your other siblings are like clearing the table. Like it's chaos and it's insane, but it's also
Yeah.
kind of beautiful.
It's organized chaos. Yep.
And what you notice is as you're leaving the door with your huge backpack, that somehow Squick got one of the teacups and is just like preciously holding it and like pretending to sip from it.
Where did you get that? Quick! I just shove them down into my backpack so no one sees. I'm like, don't! And I just yell into my backpack, you better not break it, okay?
I love it so much. I'll never break it.
Okay,
I'll never break it.
I'll
It's so
get you a new
beautiful.
one. I'll get you a new one, but that's Lola's and you can't break it. I have to put it back tonight, okay?
Look at it. It's like I'm having real tea. And he's just like fake sipping from it, like inside your bag.
God, why are you so lame? I just close it and run off.
All right, Purvi, what is your morning like?
Well, she again studiously ignores the marvelous mango. She brushes her teeth before going downstairs. She tucks the comic back under her pillow. Puts on a pair of like little jeans and looks for something kind of nice to wear because Mosi was mad last night. And then she goes down and she tries to be really quiet and get some cereal before. And I think she did write her homework last night.
Okay, good. So, tell me, how is she feeling about Mango? Well, what's going on here?
Mango really did something unforgivable. He got in the way of a friendship and he got a friend in trouble. And she takes the keychain off her bag and puts it on the table before she goes downstairs.
That's so sad. What is something only Mango would know you love?
I think the little paper stars, the shuriken stars.
Mm-hmm.
She likes those, but she doesn't bring them to school because she doesn't want anyone to take them. And there's like a whole bunch of them in a drawer.
Yeah, when you're ready to leave, you notice that while you were asleep, Mango went and found all the paper in the house and like filled your room with like poorly folded shuriken stars.
And that just somehow makes it worse. And that's partially why she leaves him behind. And she heads to school. I still believe in out of character. I still believe in his ability to follow. But
Oh yeah, of course. But no. Yeah, I was letting the moment sit there for a second. You also notice that your Musi is hanging around. She's not going to work today.
I did my homework.
Good.
And I'm sorry yesterday was so weird, and I'll I won't ask for another favor.
Sit down. She like indicates to the like kitchen table.
And she's like drinking some tea.
Are you okay?
Yesterday was just really weird. Having friends is hard.
Yes? Living is hard.
think she doesn't know what to do with that statement. That is almost too profound for her little brain to take.
But we fight on. And we continue. It will be okay. But please, be honest with me. Yes?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Go to school.
Okay.
And she has a smirk. Oh, you forgot this. And she takes mango, which was just there on the counter, just hooks it onto your bag. You always have that.
Sometimes things change.
Yes, sometimes they do. Now go.
She shuts the door and goes out. I know what you're doing.
There's just a sad vibration.
I'll think about it.
So, all of you, I guess, are getting out of the house around the same time. Are you all walking to school together?
Yeah. So,
I think I was like waiting for Pervy because I'm like, okay, so we need to do the jailbreak today, right?
no, oh,
I fell asleep. I'm sorry.
when I told my aunt that we had to go to the police station, and instead she went she took me to Harper's house, and Harper was there, and Ollie was there too. I'm really confused. I thought she was in jail.
Hey guys.
Ollie, how'd you get out of jail?
What?
You said you
You
were
said
going
the
to
cops
jail.
were there. You said the cops came.
Oh, everybody have your
Oh.
Oh
friendships back.
yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
redistribute.
No. They just came to the house. And Harper, you explained. They talked to you.
Harper, why were they at your house? Is your dad a cop?
No.
I really thought you were in jail.
Well, I'm here.
I'm glad.
Thanks.
You can't go to jail. That'd be on your permanent record.
Technically, a kid can't go to jail. I would be going to juvie.
Isn't juvie just jail for kids?
It's different, but similar.
How do you know that? Have you been to jail?
Suddenly, Miss Bitsy flies out of nowhere and is in your face. Harper is like, "What's jail like? What's jail like? What's jail like? What's jail like?"
Harper just slightly leaned back, but her expression did not change. Just being like, I haven't been to jail.
Oh,
Insight check. No, I'm kidding.
okay.
How's everyone doing? I know yesterday was crazy. Oh my gosh, Evie, your parents didn't notice. Right?
No,
Everything
no.
was good.
No, it was good. Your brother's really good at cooking.
Yeah, he's the best.
Yeah. Oh, the thing. We never got to do. Look at the. I reach up into Miss Bitsy's very floofy cotton candy-esque hair and pull the scanner out just to show, like, it's in her. Put it back.
Secrets.
That's right.
It'll be safe in there.
Do we feel safe bringing it to school?
Oh no, it's. I look at Miss Bitsy. I like reach into her hair again, but it goes all the way to the shoulder. Again, Miss Bitsy is probably like 8 to 10 inches tall. So like yeah.
Hammer space.
It's safe in there.
Oh.
I like pull out not like a magic treehouse book. put it back.
I once fit a whole cow inside. Ah,
Oh my god.
When did that happen?
about 3 months ago.
Where did you find a cow?
I don't
I
know,
would-
farm. And then I ate it.
I would check for dead bodies, Evie. I don't know about you, but Miss Bitsy seems like the type.
She told me I shouldn't put my head in there.
Oh, a shiny quarter. And then she grabs it and throws it into her hair. Mine.
Well, yeah. I mean, okay, we could probably talk and plan more. Are we keeping an eye on the vice principal? Are we sneaking in anywhere today?
I think we should try not to start any more food fights for at least a week. Probably.
Okay.
Can't-
It'd be
Next week.
suspicious if it
Got it.
happened more, right?
I can't get in trouble.
Good idea.
Mosey's already unhappy with me.
Well, no, what
I
happened?
also-
We need to get Pervy a good grade.
Oh,
How do we do
okay.
that?
Are we
I-
breaking in
aren't-
and changing our record?
So Porvy looks at Evie like kind of concerned. Aren't you mad at me?
Well, you,
You would
but
Help me.
we're
get a good grade even though you're mad at me?
well, I didn't. You got in more trouble than me.
That seems like really nice.
Well, it's weird because I'm still mad, but also we're in cahoots, right?
Wait, we're owls?
No, it's like we're part of like the Revengers. Like we're a superhero team now.
You're superheroes?
Yeah.
And suddenly Squick is like poking out of your backpack, like arms crossed, pretend sipping from that little teacup.
Gosh, why? Just stop. Stop.
Yeah, I'm Waterman.
That's not a cool name.
I think that one's taken. I think somebody else got. I think one of the. I think that's a real one.
Yeah, the
Right?
Revengers. The water guy. He talks to fish.
I
Okay.
don't think
Fish
you get
don't
to
have
be
very
a
many
Revenger.
brains. Fish don't have very many
Clearly.
brains.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him. Yeah.
We should get to school. No food fights for at least a week.
Okay. And the second thing. I don't know. I thought someone else was gonna pick.
We owe
his.
Michael a favor.
Yeah. Well, if I do, it's okay. I'll handle
What
that.
does Michael like?
Who's Michael?
Michael likes girls. He likes sports.
Michael's Ollie's big brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
He helped us clean up.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to be like him
So-
one day.
So
All
does-
right, on that
You want to
note-
like girls?
I mean, I like you guys.
You better not like me.
Why? You don't like me?
I keep walking.
Yeah, on that note, let's fast forward to getting you to homeroom. 'cause That's hilarious and a perfect moment. I'm
Harper is
imagining like the chatter
confused.
continuing.
Porvy does take Harper's hand for a second and says, "I'm really glad you weren't in jail. I
Me
hear
too.
that they have a toilet in there that everyone can see you pee."
Yeah, that's true.
How do you know that, Harper? Okay, we
Alright,
gotta
it's
cut to
just
class. We gotta
so-
cut to class.
Fast forwarding, you get to homeroom, And Miss Peters is there. Hello, class. Good morning, as you're filtering in.
Good
All right.
morning, Miss Peters.
All right, everyone. Did you remember your homework?
Yep.
Does everyone have their poem ready to read to the class?
Oh gosh.
Yep.
Oh no.
So, Ollie and Harper have a couple moments to prepare a poem to read to the class, while I have a couple poems written by real children, and then
Oh my God.
Evie and Porvi get to read
Oh,
theirs to
man.
the class.
I'm gonna be one up by actual children. Thanks, Juicy.
No, you're not.
No,
Well, you
I'm
might be,
actually
Angela,
I'm
it's
trying to
pretty funny.
figure out if what I wrote was what a child would write. So
Welp, it is now. That's what that is. So, for for I love this game, and I love the things we can do with this game, and oh my god, Roll20 just disappeared, so I don't have children's names in front of me. Hold on one moment while I vamp, because I have to bring
There's like
characters
6
back.
Zacks. Just it's one of the Zacks.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, Zach Kremble. He is called up to class first because he's in like the front row of the classroom. And he's very nervous. And his poem is all around the skibbity bush, the monkey chased the Rizzler. Phantom taxel, tapered fade, gat goes the Rizzler.
oh my god.
Wow, that was really thoughtful, Zach. Okay, Zach Johnson, come, read yours. And this kid is very serious. This kid is probably going to go to college to study English and then work at a desk in spreadsheets the rest of his life. I cook a pie. I eat a pie for dinner. I had pie. The pie was so crazy dry. I wanted to die. I barfed a few times. It tasted like limes.
This is a real poem.
This is a real poem my niece made. Yep.
Good for your niece.
I
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
drop
no,
them off.
yep. My nephew and one of my nieces wrote these 4 poems I have for you. I wanted to give you enough time
Incredible.
to install. Yep. Okay. Another poem. This is little Wendy Timmons. My brother says, Ohio, Ohio, Ohio. The fire is slowly dying. My mom yells, enough, enough, enough. No more memes. And then this last one. The horsest girl is called to class. Little Amanda Grimble. And I'm never going to remember
We
these
have
names.
Zach
I'm not ready to
Krimble and
say.
Amanda Grimble. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're cousins. I forgot I used that fake last name that I just made up. Shit.
No,
Little
one was
Amanda
Krimble
Grimble.
and the other was Grimble. One has a
Oh,
C and one has
okay.
a G. You're fine.
Okay, good. Definitely very different names. All right, little Amanda Grimble. She always wears overalls. She has a lot of freckles. She has like messy brown hair, and she's always covered in dirt. And she smells like a horse because she lives in a barn. Basically, she's one of those horse girls. She has like 800 horse blankets, and she has a majestic horse painting poster on her wall that was like originally made in 1989, and it's just been reprinted ever since. Horses eat hay. Horses poop hay. Birds eat that poop. From stomach to liver to bowel. And then dirt, and then a flower grows. And a horse eats that. The great circle of life.
Did she actually neigh?
Yes.
Excellent. Thank
Yep.
you. 10
Yeah.
out of 10.
God.
I
Yep.
hope she gets
Yep.
an A.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that kid got an A. Although Miss Peters was a little chagrined at the copious amounts of poop talk, and also impressed at the use of the word bowel.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, quite good. And honestly, impressive cadence for like a 9-year-old who has never been to slam poetry before. I'm impressed. All right, so Evie, please come recite to the class your poem.
For flavor. The paper is a little bit more beat up than you would expect it to be. It's a little bit crinkled. You can see there's like almost looks like some claws like shredded a little bit of it. And you can see some handwriting that's in a different handwriting at the bottom where it says stock dividend and also rear end at the bottom. It's like some other sort of creature added in more words that could rhyme here. Ahem. God, I'm embarrassed. I'm 30 years old.
Do it.
When a friend decides to be a friend and promises to be there till the end, sometimes things are still gonna happen that you need to take time to mend. But you can still go back to playing pretend and helping when a hand needs to be lent, because you know the problem wasn't intended.
Thank you. Well done.
Woo! Ollie's cheering.
I'm like actually blushing
Okay.
IRL, Jesus.
Amazing. Good.
Right.
Porvi, come up and read your poem to the class.
Okay, it's, sometimes I swim, and you are a dolphin, and you can see dolphin is spelled DOLFIN. Sometimes I play soccer, and you are the ball. I have 3 friends now. You would be 4.
Oh.
Woo!
Miss
Go
Peters is like-
Porvy!
Miss Peters clutches her pearls. It's like, thank you, Pervy. That's wonderful. All right.
Porvy looks at her and goes, "It's not about you."
Yeah,
Fucking roasted.
yes, Porvy. I know. I'm just happy for you. Go sit down.
It was a very Harper move.
You just need to be paid more.
Yeah, you're learning. Harper, why don't you come up?
Out of character for a moment, I wrote 2.
Good.
Um,
I love this overachieving. You can read both if you really want to. If Harper would read both.
sure, because one is like, they're both very Harper.
Yes,
in
good.
different ways. So for the first one, she would like change her pose a little bit to be like a little bit hunched over,
Uh-huh.
and like she would have looked for a flashlight if she could find one to hold underneath her face. If she finds one, she will do that.
Okay. Roll brains plus notice.
All I'm saying is I used to use my Game Boy Advance SP with the backlit screen as a flashlight when I was a kid.
2 6s.
Yeah, absolutely. You needed at
Cool,
least a
so-
5 for luck.
So
Yep.
Harper is standing there hunched over slightly with a flashlight under her face. And then she would begin to read.
Does she also
concentrate
turn the lights
lines.
off?
Yeah, I feel like she
Okay.
would turn the lights off.
Miss Peters is baffled.
Caution tape lines. The heart rate machine flat lines. Drawing chalk lines. This cold case is dead.
This was the kid that read scary stories to tell in the dark. The first kid in the class to read it.
Yep.
This is amazing. Oh. All right. And so does Harper continue?
Yeah, she would say, and I have another.
Yeah.
Are the lights still off?
Yeah.
Can you roll me face plus put down?
Yeah. Because, oh my god. 2 4s.
Okay. Miss Peters is just dumbfounded.
I would maintain my flashlight under face. And this, I would like get closer to it. So it's like I'm just
Yup.
yellow blob of illumination. I hate mornings. I don't like homework. I don't eat gross things. I hate annoying adults.
Wow. That's so creative, Harper. Wow. Thank you. And she goes and turns the lights on and like holds her hand out for the flashlight.
Harper, it's so hard because I'm such a like my emotions love to show themselves on my face, but Harper's the opposite. Harper is like a stone-faced, apathetic child, so I have to keep returning to like a
Uh-huh.
because because Harper would be like, okay, she would give you the flashlight, and she would immediately just back to desk.
And Miss
Oh,
Peters just kind of
I have another one too.
Okay. Wow. Porphy. Sure.
You're orange, and you hurt my friend, so I'm mad at you, and we're no longer friends.
There is a tiny muffled scream that only you can hear. It's like a wait, hold on.
I didn't know that
Ollie.
we could read too. And she walks away.
How would you get bad
wow.
grades when you wrote 2? I'm like whispering. Well,
I
he
think
walks
Miss
up to the
Peters
front.
Yeah, I think Miss Peters is legitimately impressed at the effort. She's not used to this from you.
Was there extra credit? Miss Peters, was there extra credit?
No, you're fine, Speedy. It's fine. Ollie, and how does Ollie walk up?
I think Ollie was like hyping up his pals, and then he's like, "Oh gosh, I gotta go," and just like a sweat-stained, wrinkly paper because he was trying to work on it as everyone was going, and he just walks up.
Yeah. While you're doing that, can Harper roll a feat plus dodge?
Okay.
Are we being attacked?
No matches.
Is it Joey fucking Nichols? Jimmy? Whatever?
Oh my god.
Wait, did you get no matches?
No matches, according to Roll20.
Oh no. Okay,
Is it Jimmy fucking Nichols? Do I have to kick his
It's
ass?
not-
No,
it's
Pervy would
Not
kick his ass.
Jimmy Nichols. It's Alexis.
Oh.
All right, you lose 1 hit point in the 4 as you fall flat on your face when she trips you while you're walking back to your desk.
Okay. I have a total of 4
Do I
points,
see
you
this?
said?
Yeah, can I please roll to notice?
Yeah, brains plus notice, and I'm gonna roll a brains plus notice, but a hard one for Miss Peters.
Yeah, she just got roasted by an 8-year-old, so her brain's not right here right now. 2 9s.
2 3s.
Okay, so yeah, you all see. This is hard for Miss Peters, so you'll see the number, but what? Okay.
3 7s.
Alexis, as Alexis is laughing, that was absolutely uncalled for. And she kicks Alexis out to the principal. And as Alexis leaves the room, she is staring daggers at you, Harper.
I do think because Porvy had stood up after Harper had read 2 and was like, I have another one. So I think she catches Harper. Like, as Harper's going down.
And, yeah. So that bit of chaos happens. What do you do, Harper?
I feel like Harper wasn't expecting this sort of thing to happen. She was very in her head because she was like, "Oh my god, I spoke in front of everybody." And so when it happens, she's like surprised, and I think it might show on her face, like by a widening of her eyes of like, "What's happening to me? I'm falling."
Okay. Yeah. And that resolves for now. Miss Peters like regains her composure, uh, and gets control back of the class and goes, Ollie, would you please?
Oh, okay. Uh, walks up. He tries to stand up Beetle Man on her desk so everyone can see. Um, roses are red, violets are blue. I like Beetle Man, and you can too. He's strong as a bull, quick as a mouse. He digs like a beetle under your house. He fights for justice through thick and through thin. No matter the villain, he always wins.
Amazing.
Thank you,
Amazing.
Ollie. That was
Beetle Man
that was
under
wonderful.
my house? More likely than you think.
Incredible.
I think this is the first time Porvy's noticed that Beetleman is broken. Because she did not know that up until now.
Juicy, can I roll to have stolen electrical tape from my garage at home?
You don't need to roll that.
Okay. I have electrical tape for Beetle Man at recess, just for the record.
Well,
All right.
I was trying to think of what Porvy's good at besides sports, because I was like, you gotta be good at like something else, girl. And I'm thinking that she's pretty good at shop. So I think that she knows where like the good glue is that would put him back together properly. So she's making a mental note to do that later.
Okay. And Miss Peters then gets the other kids through the rest of their poems. A couple kids did forget and did not think quickly enough to get poems together by the time they were called on, including that cruddy Jimmy Nichols. And yeah, so eventually Alexis comes back to class and she's not looking happy and she's staring daggers at Harper.
I'm gonna stare right back. But like, I feel like Harper still has a little bit of like caution and trepidation in her relationship with Alexis. There's because of the dynamic they used to have. So it's like there's a meekness that comes out in moments like this with Alexis that is an odd thing for others to view.
Do you want me to eat her? I can eat her.
No, it's okay.
I'll do it.
Not yet.
Okay, let me know when. And he goes back to like hiding in the surface of your desk. His just eyes blinking. Blink, blink. A little less red than they were before.
He took a nap during poetry hour.
Yeah. And then Miss Peters is like, and remember, kids, today is bring your parent or guardian to school day.
She remembered this time.
And many of your parents will be here in just a little bit, and you'll get to introduce them to the class. Are you excited? The faces. So you'll get through some of the school day and end up at lunch. So what do you do at lunch?
Revengers, assemble!
I think this table's good. Let's sit
No,
here.
no, we can't start any food fights today. We're not the
No,
Revengers right now. We're our
no.
secret identities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Secret Revengers, assemble. Oh, I whispers it.
Oh, is our party named the Revengers now? That's so cute.
Okay, Porvy, I really liked your poem. I just wanted to say that. I
liked yours too, but I noticed Beetleman. What happened to Beetleman?
Oh, well.
Oh, I brought tape.
Oh.
No. Tape won't work. No, let me.
No, this is the
let me see.
stretchy tape.
Yeah, but then you'll have the black on him.
I mean, it's okay. Maybe I'll get him again for Christmas or something.
I have, and she like fumbles around in her backpack and she pulls out like one of those Loctite glue things and like pulls it open. I'm only supposed to use this in emergencies.
Ooh, if you mix it with baking soda, it gets hard. Like, super fast.
It always gets hard super fast.
No, even
Oh.
faster.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, I don't have any baking soda, so we'll just do it.
Can everyone roll me brains plus notice?
I'm gonna be sus every time you say that.
No.
Like, what homework am I forgetting?
0.
3
2
twos.
2 twos.
2 twos? Okay, and what did you get, Harper?
2 4s.
Okay, you notice, and anyone else who got doubles notices, that Alexis and her like group of terrible friends have all gotten really quiet and are staring at your table.
Evie
Can I-
kind of like shrinks a little and just puts her tape away and looks at her lunch and eats quietly.
And then they suddenly start laughing.
Porvi
Ooh.
is very proudly attempting to glue this together. She doesn't notice. Can I roll shop?
Yeah, absolutely. Where did you get the glue from?
In my backpack.
Okay. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Yeah, it's glue. Yeah.
Harper.
And I'm gonna add the 2 for Ollie. All right. So that is 2 10s.
Oh, absolutely. It is in perfect alignment.
Okay. He just has to stand here for a while. What's wrong?
Harper, I don't know who that girl is. I'm still new, but them's fighting words, and I'm fine to rough and tumble if you want to roll out, because I don't
You're
like
gonna
that.
get in trouble.
What? Wait, what happened?
Look, they're laughing and being like dumb popular girls about it.
Yeah, suddenly one of Alexis's friends like takes a straw and like blows the paper at let's say Evie's head. Evie, can you roll dodge?
Oh no.
Okay.
I need to stop that. I have liquid really fast movement.
Wait.
No matches.
What really fast movement?
She would punch that out of the way so fast.
How?
Do you have good PE or dodge?
Yeah, I have good PE.
Okay. Yeah, give me PE. Yeah.
Yeah, I got no matches for the record.
I
wasn't looking. I am like intentionally not looking at them. So
and I
honestly,
am
yeah,
protecting Evie. So that is 3 10s.
Oh God.
Dang.
You
damn.
just grabbed that bullet out of thin air.
I didn't even notice it happening.
Harper like looks at you, like, and she's making a face she like doesn't make. It's like genuine like surprise. Like, whoa, you just did that.
And Porvi crumples it up and drops it at her feet and says, "You dropped that."
And then the entire table laughs. I'm gonna have Alexis roll face plus put down to see how much damage she might do.
Okay.
That's not Alexis. Hold on, I gotta get to that character sheet. Oh God, where is everybody? There's Alexis Janelle. That jerk. Okay, here we go. Face plus put down. Let's see how this goes. She's kind of good at this. All right. So, ooh, golly. Okay. So, Porvi,
Yes.
I think you're the one this is at because
Mhm.
you're the one who took the action, right?
Yep.
So she got one match in the 6th.
Oh.
So that means that that location is your guts, which this kind of makes sense. Like they're laughing at you, and this is emotional damage in your gut.
-1 to guts.
And you're going to take 1 damage there.
Okay.
Take note to make sure you know what your maximum is, so that way you can like heal that later, because this is not
Yeah.
scarring damage. So like after whatever this is, it'll heal back in a bit. But emotional damage, if you remember, makes monsters that are bound to you very upsetty, because it also does damage to them.
Oh, it did. So he has a -1 in the
In the
pseudopod
6th.
arms.
Yup. So. And Mango suddenly grows to his full size and starts charging at the table. Do you want to do anything about that, or you're going to let this happen?
Juicy, I'm gonna let this happen, but I would like to use this moment to sneak off to the school library. I have a mission.
All right,
Now.
roll to sneak.
Would that be like feet plus dodge, or is there any chance I could use outthink because I'm timing it really well?
I think that
In this, I'm conniving right now. I am scheming. I have a scheme.
Yeah, I hear ya. You know what? Yeah, in this case, I can accept that because this is less like hiding than it is cleverness. So that's fine.
Yay, thank you, kind and benevolent Juicy.
You could also use gaslight.
Which
no,
is
you have girl boss. You have girl boss. Not
I mean, like,
gaslight.
connive is basically gaslight.
Subtle differences, but yeah.
Well, I'm rolling a lot of dice either way. Yeah, I've got like 3 different pairs here. 2 3s, 2 2s,
yeah,
2
sure.
7s.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. I don't have anything here planned. So
we'll revisit it. Let's resolve it. Oh, you want to do it now?
I'm game for anything, so that's fine.
Okay.
So, yeah. Do you want to do anything about Mango suddenly full-size charging at Alexis?
I think Purvi is kind of confused as to why they're laughing, and doesn't react in time.
Okay. Then.
Or wait, let me think about that for a second.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
While Juicy thinks about that, I have a question.
Yeah.
So I have in my notes that I took a -1 to my face and a -1 to my guts in the past. Do I give myself those back?
Yeah, because that was for tension.
Got it. Okay.
Yep, and your tension cleared, so those conditions clear.
Okay.
And actually, what I'm gonna say is, because of the bullying, everyone at the table is gonna increase their tension by 1.
Okay. I think Purvi's gonna whirl around and say, "What are you doing?"
To the table of mean girls or to Mango?
No, to Mango.
That's gonna need a face roll of some kind. That sounds like put down?
It does sound like put down. I have 0 in put down. Yeah, that is no successes.
Okay. Defending your honor! And he's running at the girl, and suddenly, I guess, her monster's gonna pop right out. I love when things I don't have planned happen. This is unironically hilarious.
We said no food fights for a week, you guys.
I mean, I, to be fair, did escalate this myself, but that's fine.
That's fair. Don't worry.
Oh, wait, hold on.
We'll get revenge.
Just...
We're the Revengers now.
Ms. Alexis Janelle's monster. I'm not seeing any stats in here.
I think I may have forgotten to do that.
Okay.
We are at our halfway point. We could do it really fast during the break.
Let's take a 5-minute break. That would be perfect. And then we can sort this out.
Freeze
Heck
frame
yeah.
to be continued. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And
All right.
yeah.
See you in a bit. Welcome back to Monsters and Other Childish Things with my ridiculous friends. All right, so we were just about to end up with a monster fight, and that's fine, but also Evie decided to be a little sneak. And I want to know what the heck is going on here. So while we live in a little suspense, Evie, what the hell are you doing?
I'm headed to the school library. It's very funny. I don't actually know the school librarian's name out of character, but I do have a relationship of 3 with her, which is a closer relationship than I have with any other character in this entire world.
That's amazing. I don't have a pen right here, so I need to actually write this down in my notes because I haven't named her yet.
Oh, you can't type it with a $sign instead of an S?
Oh God, what a day! What a time to be alive. I did not create a librarian yet, did I? I did not. Cool. So, librarian. We love that we're going to the library because reading is what, kids? Fundamental.
Fundamental.
All right, so, yeah. What name do you want this librarian to have? Do you have any idea?
1 second, I'm going through my Rolodex of patients that I see at work for a cool last name. Ms. Schilling.
Ms. Schilling. Okay.
And it has an SCH.
Yeah, I was actually gonna write it that way. That's hilarious. Okay. Ms. Schilling. Ja, das ist gut. Und. All right. So you walk into the library, which in Roll20, I actually created a map for the entire damn school.
You did.
So to go from the cafeteria to the library, you need to leave the cafeteria main doors and you go down the very long front hallway about halfway down, and the library is on your left, just before the courtyard and before the main offices all the way at the end.
Did they finish replacing that glass by chance?
Oh, that's right. The courtyard glass. By this point, it has been 2 days? Or 1 day?
It's been 1 day. Yesterday was the food fight.
So, no.
I was just wanted to mention that because that's hilarious to me still.
Yeah, we're replacing from someone else's monster fight a huge plate glass, and there was cardboard up in the courtyard, and there still is. So you walk.
That's not relevant. So I just for flavor. I scuttle past that. I've just got my backpack. I've got. I'm on a mission. I am scuttling.
So the main entrance to the school is to your right. The library doors, double doors, are to the left. You go into the library, and you walk in, and there's a big square counter where the librarian operates. And that's the desk where she checks in and out books. And there's a cart with some books tilted on top of it right behind her for returns. There's a book deposit box right there, but no presidents to murder. And there are shelves and shelves of books and comfy seats all around the library. On the left-hand side, there's a small media room where there are old VHSs and DVDs and now Blu-rays. And you could check those out if you really wanted and you had a long free time. And some computers in a bank of computers in the far back left of the library.
So I go straight to the shelf where my book series that I'm working on is, and I grab the next book in that series, and then I go, I absolutely pay attention to what everybody else in the class is reading, because the thing is, they take so long to read it. I'm gonna notice what they're reading because I have it with them every day for 2 weeks or more sometimes. It takes up such a long time to read a book. And so I've already, like, I've got 2 to return. I grabbed the next one in my series. I grabbed the next one in the series that I know that Alexis Janelle is reading, which I believe we established is the Dork Diaries, a book series that I never read because it came out when I was a freshman in high school. I Wikipedia'd it.
Okay, there it is. Good. So you find this book, and what do you do?
Sorry, Miss Schilling, are you eating your lunch or?
Hi, honey. How are you doing? No,
It's-
I can help you. I can always help you. I always love a good reader. What do you need?
Well, I just thought I'd get this during lunch because my dad's gonna be here this afternoon, I think, and I wasn't sure if I would be able to duck out. Like, this one's mine, and I put the book on the
Okay.
counter.
Yeah, fine.
I dropped the other ones in the box. And Alexis asked me to get the next one in her series for her. She finished it and just wanted me to grab it for her.
Which Alexis?
Janelle.
Oh,
With
sure.
one L.
Yes, sure. Hold on, let me. Oh, yeah, she's right here in the system. Okay. Can you roll me a face plus connive?
I would love to, and I'm gonna use my relationship here so that it's a maximum of 10, right? So
yes.
I can only get 10 out of it. Would have been 11 if that was maximum. Didn't apply.
Only 10 dice.
Gosh, just restrictions around here.
I love this.
4 9s.
Oh, absolutely, honey. Here, let me take care of this.
I'm gonna take a photo of that.
And do you need me to extend the other book you had out? I believe.
Oh no, it's in the box.
Oh, okay. Where the red fern grows. Okay, that's back.
It's in the box.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, I can check that in right now.
It's 100% is genuinely in the box. I dropped it on my way in. Yeah.
I believe it. Okay. All right. So, I'll check that in too. So you're clear. And I'll take care of that one fine you had. I don't know how that happened. All right, there you go, kid.
Fine. Okay. Weird.
All right. Do you need anything else?
No, I gotta get back to the cafeteria.
All right, get out of here.
Alexis wanted. Okay, bye.
Bye.
So as soon as I'm out of sight, Bitsy, Miss Bitsy.
Oh, what do you want? What do you want? Got anything shiny?
That book 3 in that Dork Diaries series is never going to see the light of day again, as it is going to be in Miss Bitsy's hair for the rest of eternity.
Ooh, okay. Anything else? All right. And then I guess you make your way back to lunch. In the meantime, chaos in the lunchroom yet again. It's only been 24 hours. All right, Porvi, you're, I guess, starting a monster fight.
I mean, Mango is starting a monster fight.
Yes, but if anyone's getting the blame.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, so and now that we have Alexis's monster fully finished, a break taken, Coco, Alexis's monster, just pops out, ready to fight, hungry for blood. And this large tiered jello cake, Barbie pink and transparent with chunks of glitter throughout. She has large anime-style eyes with enormous eyelashes. Flops onto the cafeteria floor with a wet slap. And screams with like a Tyrannosaurus scream. With her huge red mouth. Massive Cupid's bow. Opening wide and letting out a terror.
Amazing.
What do you do? And what does Mango do?
Mango is gonna go ahead and use the sharp curved beak to go straight into the mouth, that large mouth, and rip out the tongue.
Okay, you can try that. And while you do that, I think that Coco, this horror of Jello, is going to use her eyelashes to blow Mango back.
Okay.
So, let's see what order this happens in. Is there anything that you would like to do?
I'm yelling at Mango. You're making things worse.
I'm gonna get her! Ah! And these monsters are ready. If you want to stop this fight, you can try.
How would I stop the fight?
I mean, that would be a face roll of some kind. It would be hard because you're in the middle of a fight, so you're gonna have to roll at least. You're gonna have to roll a width of 3 or a height of 5.
Yeah, that's not gonna
Harper and
happen.
Ollie are also watching this happen, right? Just for the record.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
can jump in
Okay.
too. You
You
could also make it a lot easier if you have something that is sweet. If you have candy.
I do, but Alexis is being really nasty.
Hmm. There is a
And
risk of getting in trouble. You don't have a food fight to cover this one up.
well, I'm not ready to stop him yet, so
Yep,
I'm just
that's
yelling.
fine.
I'm just yelling at him that he's making things worse.
All right. And what happens is he gets in his attack, but the lashes blow him back successfully.
Okay.
So what we're going to say is he can get his attack in, and that is 1 damage, right? Because you got one, or wait, hold on. No, you need to
no,
roll.
I haven't told
Yeah.
you what I got yet.
Sorry, I was
So
looking at the wrong thing. Yep. What'd you get?
This is, I'm just checking. So it's going to be 4 4s.
4 4s.
4 4s, and
Okay.
it's gnarly. It's gnarly 3.
4 4s, gnarly 3, so that would be 3 plus 3, so that's 6 damage in the 4.
Yeah.
Oof. Oh wow. Okay. So you do a pretty intense chunk, but you are blown back like 30 feet when this jello cake with glitter floating in it lifts her eyelashes up and slams them down, creating this massive whirlwind that just blows tables back. And the marvelous mango goes flying.
Okay.
And everyone's kind of blown back like in an anime when like a massive powerful punch might like go off and then there's the like wind that blows everyone back.
I'm
That
imagining his tiny insect wings like trying to fight.
Yup. And he just like topples ass over end backwards.
Okay.
What do you want to do now? What does Mango want to do now?
Mango's coming back for another
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
round.
Yeah, so also, Harper, Ollie, you two see this. What are you doing?
Ollie opens up his backpack. Squick, put that darn teacup down. I need you.
Why? What's going on?
There's a fight. Someone's picking on our friend.
Yes. And then suddenly, like, tentacles come out of, like, the opening, and the teacup with, like, one tentacle is just, like, put gently behind, and then, like, slaps out, and then, like, out comes Squick, the stuffed squid, and then just grows and grows and grows, and then, like, a million teeth just appear on the underside of the tentacles, and it begins to, like, move towards the fight with a slow and deliberate menace.
God, you just seem so much more like a villain. But okay, let's mess them up.
And what does Harper want to do?
I feel like Harper has some conflicting feelings right now because on one hand she's I wouldn't say she's afraid of Alexis, but I would say she's like really conscious of her.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
and she's like really doesn't want to like interact too much, but she's sort of in a situation where like all these people who she's starting to sort of be friends with are being dragged into this situation with her, and she's feeling really bad about it.
Yep. Okay.
So she sort of doesn't know what to do right now, because part of her's like, if I just leave it, this will stop.
Okay, so Fruit Loop is like, "Do you want me to fight? Do you want me to fight? I'll do it. I'll eat her. I'll go and eat her. Let me eat her."
No.
Oh, ah!
Fruit Loop, can we leave?
I mean,
So
that's up to you, boss.
before you leave, you hear Porvy. She has now started ignoring the fight, and she kind of turns on Alexis because she's figured out that Alexis is the one causing this. What's your damage?
Are you trying to emotionally hurt Alexis?
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm gonna need a put down roll from you.
Oh boy. That's gonna be a problem.
Do you have like relationship with Harper you can use or something?
I do. Okay, I'm gonna do it. So, just to let you know, it is 3/8 for attacking, for Mango attacking, so that I can.
So Mango's attack is 3/8. You
Yeah.
are doing an emotional attack.
Yes.
What's your damage? All right, so hold on a minute here before you roll. So, Alexis is like, well, if you weren't such a loser, maybe I wouldn't have to do something about it. And she's also going to do a put down roll against you.
Okay.
While, what I think is going to happen is Marvelous Mango is going to have a harder time attacking. So you're going to lose 1 to the dice pool in his attack because he was blown back.
Oh, okay. Then I have to re-roll. Okay.
Okay. And I think that Coco is going to use her Cupid's bow, which her lips open wide and she does this massive air kiss, and a big smooch just flies across in the direction of Mango. And we're
Okay.
going to see how that goes. So you roll. I'm going to do some rolls too. So there is that. And then let's see what Alexis's emotion roll or emotional attack is going to be. That's put down.
So, using Harper's her relationship with Harper,
Yeah.
I ended up with 3 7s.
3 7s. So you did 2 damage to.
No. That's Porvy.
Yeah. So that's the
Yeah.
emotional attack, right?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, good. So you got 3 7s, and then she got 1 match. So you take 1 damage and you're 6. So that's your guts.
Okay.
And that was how many matches where?
And then hang on. So let me just.
Yeah.
That's 1 minus to the pseudopod arms. That's 2 minus to the pseudopod arms, and then let's see what the Marvelous Mango does.
Well, first, no, just remind me how much your emotional attack did.
I rolled 3 7s.
3 7, so that's 2 damage in the 7. Okay, so that's the hands. All right, cool. So like her hands are shaking with rage.
Okay.
That's what you do to her. Is like she's so angry. All right, and then the stun attack. So what did you get for Mango's roll?
So Mango got 4 2s.
Okay. And Coco got 3 8s, which means that she goes first, and her Cupid's bow that lashes out at you, and the smooch hits Mango in the face.
Mm-hmm.
And what that causes, because it's a stunning attack, is Mango is stunned for 2 rounds, but he can get this attack in right now.
Okay.
And he will also take 1 damage from this attack.
Okay.
So, and that is in the
what?
8.
In the 8.
Yep. So, how much damage did you do and where?
So that was 4 2s, so that's 6 damage in the 2.
Okay. Gee whiz. All right. And then you have 2 rounds where he can't do anything.
Okay.
Okay. So, moving back around, what does Ollie and what does Squick want to do?
I think Ollie's gonna tell Squick, just make sure Porvy's okay, and then Ollie is gonna go run. I'm gonna be a snitch about it. I'm gonna go find a teacher.
Okay. Roll
You
me...
feel Evie in the distance being so proud of you.
Roll me a brains plus notice.
Okay. Two 7s.
Okay, you see the gym teacher all the way across the lunchroom yelling at some kids because they were making a French fry tower.
Oh gosh, what was the gym teacher's name?
I don't know, Mr. Gym Teacher. I couldn't find it in my notes, so I have to go back to listening to like recordings.
Mr. Jameson.
You probably wouldn't even know the gym teacher's name yet.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's why
Mr.
Mr. Gym Teacher.
I think Mr. Jameson was a great improv. I also was
That
thinking
was.
Mr. Jameson.
You
So
know what?
that's
He's
official
Mr.
now.
Jameson now. That's what his name is, and I'm putting it in my
No matter
notes.
what.
Whatever he was named before doesn't matter.
He got
Whatever
married.
he was, whatever he was named before, he just got married.
He took. This man is painfully straight. He took her last name.
Mr. Jameson.
Oh, who are you?
Yeah. I'm one of your students, man.
You are.
Yeah, it's Ollie.
You haven't met this man yet, but okay.
Ollie's learning to lie. Let him cook.
Yeah. Alexis is starting a fight in the lunchroom.
Where? You're in the lunchroom.
I'm sorry, in the cafeteria.
That's the cafeteria.
Oh, I thought we went out into the hallway.
No.
Over there, I'm really confused. I don't know this school very well. I'm sorry.
He just takes one look at you, and his handlebar mustache twitches with rage. And then he looks, and he's just like, he just sees kids fighting where Alexis and Purvi are. He just starts sauntering over there with his
legs are so hairy.
They are. They're super hairy, and he's got knobbly knees, and he wears those short shorts and a too tight t-shirt. He's in his late 50s, and he's got like a slight pot belly, but he's super fit for his age. And he always wears a whistle, and he just comes over and he starts whistling at the like top of the volume of that stupid thing where it's like overblown a little bit. I would like all of you kids who were present, so really that's just Harper and Purvi here for this one, to roll a, I think, guts plus courage.
I could definitely hear that from down the hallway, though, right?
Oh yeah, you know there's chaos now. That
I'm
doesn't
like,
need a
oh,
brain
that's
notice.
Mr. Jameson's whistle. It's not the end of lunch period yet.
2 10s.
He always builds it to signal that's the end of lunchtime, but okay.
2 9s.
That whistle is intimidating, but not intimidating enough. You are just doing what you're gonna do. But Harper, you hadn't really jumped in the fight yet, so I guess that's okay. Meanwhile, Squick is on the prowl, and Purvi and Mango are fighting. So what does Squick want to do?
Squick is going to. I think he notices that Mango is like stunned or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. So he will drift into frame like this, like intimidating tentacly eldritch horror. And then I think he will.
Have you seen Prometheus?
Yep, unfortunately.
Yeah, you know that like big tentacly alien thing near
Yep.
the end? That's basically what I'm imagining is Squick, but they're like a million teeth on the underside of the tentacles.
Yes, yes. And purple with button eyes.
Oh, even in big form?
Yes.
Okay, love that. That's worse.
I think what was the what was like the effect that made Mango stunned again?
It was the Cupid's bow, like the big, gigantic, lipsticky mouth on the giant Jello cake. She basically blew a massive kiss at him that slapped him in the face and stunned him.
Okay. I think Squick would take one of his tendrils and like smack her on the mouth. Cooties are growth. And I roll. So awesome, gnarly, tough. Ugh. Okay, 2 3s. And I have 1 in gnarly. Wait, awesome, I can set one of the die or I add a die?
Awesome, you
you
set one of the die beforehand.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoops. I'll just re-roll.
And then awesome times 2 is you set one after.
I see. Okay, that's how I got it. All right, I'll re-roll.
Yep. And then while you're doing all that, what are you doing, Purvi, and what does Mango do? Oh, Mango is frozen. So what are
Mango
you
is
doing,
frozen.
Purvi?
Purvi looks at Alexis, and she gets kind of steely-eyed, and she says, "The only losers are the ones who call other people losers."
Is that another emotional attack?
Yeah.
Okay, then another put down roll.
Okay.
And I think she will respond with, because this is third grader logic. That's something a loser would say. At least
know
I'm
you
not
are, but
ugly
what-
like you.
I know you are, but what am I?
Uh-huh. Yep. She's like one step away from calling you a duty brain. Like,
That is 3 7s.
okay, so that's that, and she's going. That's pretty good. Dang. Oh, hold on. I gotta get back to. God, not having a mouse. This is wild. All right. Put down roll from Alexis Janelle. All right, let's see how this goes. Yeah, that's 1 emotional damage, and you did 3. You had 3, so that's 2 damage here in the 7.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's -1 feet.
Yeah.
And it
yeah.
happens to my monster too.
Yes. Well, this one's 7. Okay. Boop. All right. And then I think that Ms. Alexis Janelle and Coco Channel. Coco Channel is going to attack Marvelous Mango. So that is going to now be the glitter balm. So because of all these like chunks of glitter inside her, she like goes and she spits out a bomb of glitter that goes after Mango. So this attack will go while let's resolve Squicks. What did Squick get?
I rolled 5 2s.
Oh shoot, really?
Yes.
Gee whiz. All right, I got 2 9s, but this is gnarly 2. Oh, this is going to be 3 9s because this is also awesome. Oh no, hold on, I'm looking at the wrong one. Gnarly 3. Okay. And all right. So first, let's resolve yours because that's so good. What were you doing? What did this monster part do?
He Squick whips out one of his terrible tendrils and like tries to smack the mouth so that maybe pulls off like the lipstick so she can't do another kissy attack.
Mr.
All right.
Potato Head logic. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm okay with that because she's made of like this gelatinous goop and the mouth is superimposed on it. And you rolled so wide, I will let this slide. So what I'll say is it goes flying and she has to take an action to get the mouth back.
Ooh.
But the mouth will does that part do damage?
Yes. Attacks. And I also have gnarly on it.
Gnarly, how much gnarly?
1.
Okay. And that was that was a match of 5 twos?
Yes.
So that's 4 plus 1. So 5 damage total. Gee whiz. All right. And that was in
That
the...
was 5 out of 6 too. That's like crazy odds.
God. Okay. So that goes to 0. So... All right. So that's gone. And then 3 of those go over. So that's down to... Wow. Okay. In the interim... you will take 2 plus 3, so 5 damage in the 9. Sorry, 4 damage. No, yeah, 5. 5 damage in the 9.
That's for Squick.
That's a lot.
No, that's me. Why is it 5?
Because it's 3 9s, because this part is... Oh, I'm sorry. Nope, it's just 2. So that's 4 damage in the 9. Because it's gnarly times 3. And then 2 9s, so that's a total of 4. And then it's an area attack, but there's only one monster here to really damage in that space. There is a useful part to this, which is that it confuses. So the next time Squick attacks, Squick's gonna have to roll.
That attacked Mango.
Yeah, what?
The glitter bomb attacked Mango.
Before, oh wait, am I doing something stupid here? No, the glitter bomb attacked Mango. No. Before that was the Cupid's bow. The glitter bomb was for Squick right now.
Oh, the glitter bomb was for Squick? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Right?
Juicy coming at us live from his secret bunker, everybody. Forgive us.
Did I just confuse myself?
Yeah,
No!
you originally said that that Coco was attacking.
Yeah, no, okay,
Mango.
yeah, then it's Mango. Yes, I apologize.
Okay.
Yep, then that is Mango. Yeah,
Thank
I
God.
confused myself because Squick was the one acting and I was resolving that, and then sorry.
Be like that
Juicy was a
sometimes.
Map. Okay, so yes, that is 4 damage. Next turn, Mango can't attack, so the confused won't matter. So there we are. Okay, yeah, so just take your 4 damage.
Yep.
From the glitter bomb, hawked up by this horrible, gelatinous nasty. Okay. Now that we have a handle back on reality, Cel, what you doing?
Gravity.
What do you mean?
Or not Cel, Harper, what you doing?
Okay. I was just like, what?
I'm a mess. Yes.
I think Harper...
I feel like a parent has to walk into this at some point, right?
Yeah, at some point. But Harper's really in her head. She's sort of watching what's happening and feeling like, is this my fault? Like, and she's very like, ugh, do I join the fight or should like, what? She's so like, not herself right now.
Can
That
Ollie? Ollie hasn't taken an action. Can
Right.
he go up to Harper if she's visible? I guess on the scene. I'm
Well,
not sure
remember
if
that
she
he's
is.
kind of across the lunchroom, right?
Yeah,
with the
he
gym
went
teacher who's
around.
whistling, and we're gonna get back to that next.
Okay.
So I don't think he can right this moment. And speaking of that, the gym teacher is now rushing over to this fight. And what are you kids gonna do about your monsters?
Squick is gonna fly straight up and just like on the ceiling.
Like, and is he turning back into his stuffed form?
Sure, but I think for the theatrics, he still flies straight up and just sticks to the
So-
ceiling.
He's like the mom in that
Hide.
scene in Hereditary where she's just like clinging to the ceiling in the
I
corner.
love that. Now, here's the thing: is it's not just that easy. You have to stop the fight and convince your monster to somehow get out of it, right? Because once a monster is like tasting blood, it's gonna want more. So, what are you gonna do to get Squick to stop?
Ollie is gonna be like following behind, and he's gonna try to be like, "Quick, abort, abort! I'll get you a teacup. Just stop, hide."
Ah! What? Okay, give me a face plus charm.
Oh no. Okay. 2 10s.
You got it. Yup, Squick. Just
Mia,
like
your
Velcro to
luck
the
is
ceiling.
insane
I
today.
know, what the heck?
And like his mouth comes off to the side like on a cartoon. It's just like, I want the teacup. I want the teacup. And then like two little tentacles are just like reaching out like gimme, 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 gimme. Meanwhile, Porvy, the gym teacher, is whistling his like crazy and shouting to stop this fight. How are you reacting first?
So first of all, Mango is frozen, is stunned. So Mango is not doing anything.
Right.
So he's just kind of far away and not doing anything. She hears the teacher coming up. So she'll say, "I'm sorry you're so broken inside that you have to call everyone a loser, but maybe you should go give your mom a hug."
Can you roll face plus put down?
Dang.
I don't know if am I still defending? I'm still defending Harper.
I think that's fair, and if you believe you are, you are. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
a good
2
dice roll
10s.
noise. 2
Thank you.
10s?
Yes, 2 10s.
Yeah. Yeah, your mic picked that up nicely. It was very satisfying. 2 10s, yeah. She takes like unemotional damage in the 10. And
But I am also Porvy's also intending for the teacher to hear that the problem is that she's calling everyone losers.
yeah, and are you actually intending to damage? What is your goal by saying this?
To tell it more than anything is to tell the teacher that she's the one who started the fight because she's the one who's calling everyone losers and making everyone feel bad about themselves.
Okay, then I think instead of damage, she's just gonna stop and like tears start to come to her eyes. And she starts to run away. And just then, that gym teacher, Mr. Jameson, is like, hold on, you, and you. And he points to Harper, Porvy, and Alexis. To the office! Now!
What did
His
Harper
must-
do?
His mustache
Harper,
is
what-
vibrating with range.
What
She's
did Harper
just caught
do?
the crossfire being right there.
No, Porvy's like, what did Harper do?
I said, go to the office!
Are they gonna walk past me on their way to the office?
Yes.
Okay.
So, how do you two respond?
Porvy's just gonna be in between Harper and Alexis.
Harper's stunned because she's just like, I have done nothing wrong. What is happening? Why am I here?
I love that. Okay. And as you're exiting the cafeteria, that is exactly when Evie is passing by.
Is the PE teacher going with them, or did he just send them together with no adults?
He's like stalking behind them
Okay.
to make sure they're heading towards the office.
Oh. Putting it together, Evie putting together what's going on in her brain because she knew shit was popping off, and knowing that, oh gosh, is Mango is Mango in plushie form now, or?
Yeah, by now he would have popped back into plushie form, yeah.
Okay. I think, here's what I think Evie makes eye contact with Harper and with Pervy, and then she looks up to the corner of the room where Miss Bitsy is like kind of flitting out of the gym teacher's sight, and Miss Bitsy, I want Miss Bitsy to use her teeny tiny voice, which can convince people to do things that they know they shouldn't. And as the three walk behind Mr. Jameson, you just gotta be honest. You just gotta tell the principal how much of a loser they are, and they're gonna understand, and they're gonna get in trouble. You just have to tell them how much of a loser you think that those two are.
I want you to roll that.
Okay, awesome. Just be honest. Nothing can go wrong. Excellent. Okay, 2 3s and 2 1s.
Oh god, okay. You only needed one match, so something shifts in her face, and she is so determined. She is dead set on speaking her mind to the principal. And you know it. And as they pass by you like ships in the night, you go into the lunchroom and see Ollie. Ollie, what's your reaction to all of this?
Oh man. I think Ollie was just like probably got squicked down and was like, here's your flipping teacup, get in the backpack. And then probably sees Evie walking.
I'll scurry up. Thank you for not starting a food fight.
Yeah, I'm being pretty close to it. Those girls are mean. I hope I didn't get them in trouble. I just didn't know what else to do, cause like
they're really good at not getting in trouble because they usually like hide it really good when they're in front of the grown-ups, and the grown-ups are stupid and they don't realize.
Yeah.
You know what? It's so dumb. Grown-ups don't know what sarcasm is.
Yeah, and they don't
They'll
listen.
be like, they didn't say anything mean. They didn't. That's not mean. It's like
Yeah, they don't really know. It's like everyone has monsters and they don't even see them. Dummy.
They want to because they're making detectors and stuff.
Right. I look around. Is the vice principal? Have we seen him at all today?
Ooh, yeah, good question.
Not
Is he
yet.
in here?
Not yet. Okay.
Speaking of which, we go to the office with Purvi, Harper, and Alexis being marched by the gym teacher into the office. And there is Mr. Chen signing in Purvi's Musi and Harper's mother.
Also, before that, what vibe is Purvi getting from Harper?
Harper is quiet and expressionless as most times, but there's this sort of like uncomfortable energy of like, I don't know, this unease that Harper's feeling that sort of is radiating off of her.
So Harper sees Porvy briefly put out a hand to hold hers and then realizes that she probably doesn't want that, and so she tucks her hands back into her pockets.
I think Harper would like tap on your pocket and like hold her hand out.
We hold hands.
Yeah.
So, yes. So we see your aunt, Harper, your mother.
It would
and
actually be
her-
my uncle.
Your uncle?
Yeah, because my aunt is a homemaker, so it would be the uncle who is there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then
He's
your
a
uncle.
software engineer.
All right. Okay, sure. That's fine. So your uncle and then your mother, Harper, with her
And I
brand
need you-
new assistant. Can you
I
roll
need
me
you
to
to-
freak out?
I also need you to know that the moment Harper sees her mother, she immediately stops holding your hand.
Hey
And,
guys, I'm sad.
And
Like she does it so fast, like it's almost like she throws your hand.
and
Yeah.
Porvy, when you see your uncle, do you need to roll to freak out because you're being marched by the gym teacher to the vice principal's office?
No, she didn't do anything wrong.
Okay. I buy that. That's totally fair.
Is it guts and courage or
Guts and courage. Yep.
okay? I always forget that. 3 threes.
Nice.
All right. So you do not freak out, but it is close. As you are probably for the first time being marched to the vice principal's office by being caught in like trouble crossfire, and for once your mother is there. And on that note, we'll leave it at a cliffhanger.
Miss Bitsy, you better not fuck this up for me.
Thank you for playing with me. I've had a swell time tonight. What about you?
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
taking emotional damage in the 5 right now.
Right in the 5. Right in the 5. For real.
Ah. I've been waiting to bring your mother in. I'm so excited. So,
We're building this whole like persona for who she was going to be, and I'm so excited for when we actually see it.
Yes.
I have
kids'
ideas.
ideas of whose their parents are completely different from who their parents actually are.
Which is that has been partially on purpose, and I've been
Mhm.
really enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's been great.
That's very real.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
very real.
Porvy's
Like-
aunt has definitely acted different than she expected.
Like I feel like Harper views her parents as these monolithic like giants that cast this enormous shadow onto her, and like
Mhm.
there are these like shadowed beings that are like you know,
Yeah,
it's like intense.
I love it. I love it so much. All right, so why don't you tell people where they can find you, starting with Supriya?
Hi, I'm Supriya or Zoop. You can check out my card at zoopmachine.card.co to find out what I'm doing whenever I update it. And otherwise, wherever you want to look, I'm probably there as Zoop Machine. It's ZOUP and the word machine.
Heck yeah. Mia.
Hi, I'm Yosha Mia. You can find me on Threads, Yosha X Art, or you can visit my card, yoshacard.co. See if I have commissions open, which I don't right now, but eventually I will.
It pays to be popular. And how about you, Sal?
Yeah. My names across the board are a little bit varied, but most of the time you can find me as Pink Alien. On Instagram specifically, I'm Fuchsia UFO, and here on Twitch, I am Pink Extraterrestrial.
And note for the audience, Fuchsia UFO is impossible to spell, so try it a couple of different ways.
Just
and
think of it as
eventually you'll figure it out.
Fuchsia. That's how I remember how to spell it.
Yeah, I just keep thinking Fuchsia UFO. And how about you,
Yeah.
Rosie?
Hi, I'm Rosalie. You can find me on all the social media platforms at Rosatyrs, Rosatyrs, like Rosie and the little goat folk. You smush them together and you get Rosatyrs. I'm everywhere. Hey, you know where else I am? Right freaking here on Sunday. That's the day after tomorrow. We are starting a new series. It's called Covencraft. We are playing Witchcraft, the system from 1999. Very, very excited to start that series. We have an all femmes cast. There is not a single man involved in that entire production. So let's
Hell
fucking go, girls.
Yeah.
Covencraft, it's going to be great. We have some really, really exciting characters that we set up. I'm very excited. So tune in again. This channel, I think it's around the same time. I don't remember exactly what time. Maybe a little bit earlier in the afternoon. I'm not 100% sure. It's within an hour of this one. So tune in Sunday. Yeah.
I love that the network saw this game and went, let's do more obscure and older.
Yes.
I love it. And
our wonderful Steam producer Haven is GMing. So
we love Haven so much. And thank you, Haven, for producing, because that means I don't have to. Clearly, I don't have enough brain cells for this. But I am Juicy Garland. You can find me on the internet at Juicy Garland and at juicy.garland. You can find me in All Our Faults as Michael, everyone's favorite Chaos Twink. You can find me in a whole bunch of other TTN productions. You can find me also outside of the network on the Queer XP, where I won't shut up about this network. And you can find me elsewhere. Just pay attention to my socials, and I will always be blasting what I'm going to be doing next. Thank you, and have a great night.